All right, it's mail day. I got a package from Lowbrow for parts. See what's in here. 50 bucks. You can use it for when you go to the bar, see if they'll figure it out.
Oh, I like money.
There's this primary screw kit. The other ones are pretty cooked. I've used them a bunch of times. We'll try these out. It's gonna go on the bike behind me. What else did I get? So I got the crush gaskets for your exhaust on your Sportster. These are the best ones. I just buy the pack of them because every time I change them, I just redo them. Looks like I got a sticker. So after getting gaskets in the mail, now I can replace my exhaust. I had an exhaust on there that I had made, and it went all the way up the back of the sissy bar. It looks pretty horrendous, just a bunch of pieces. I didn't really try to cut. I just, whatever worked, I put it on there, just filler welded the hell out of them. I never really thought I'd run them for this long, but I also want to change my handlebars. I got some 6 bends. The other ones I've had on there for a long time, a couple of years probably. So it's nice to get a change. So the handlebars I've had on there for a long time are Prism Supply Hurricane bars or something. I'm not really sure. They're kind of like vintage. They're nice though because they're wider instead of taller like ape hangers. They were just really comfortable on long trips. They look the coolest, but comfort's like all I care about if I'm going long distance. I'm gonna do my handlebars first, turn the air on. It takes 20 minutes for the thing to air up and it's super loud. So I just turn it on, walk away. I use the air on the handlebar grip on the left side. I just hit it with the air real quick and it comes right off. Same thing when I'm putting it back on. It's the easiest way I've ever done it. Since I'm on that side, I just start on the clutch side and just start breaking loose the screws, bolts, whatever the heck's on there. Pull it off and put it off to the side. Throttle side, try to save all the screws and stuff. It's just easier to get everything loose before I work on the. So these are the 6 bend bars I'm gonna run. They're just steel, so I don't know, I might have to get them powder coated or something. The other ones are stainless, so they've lasted without me having to do anything. Maybe like rub them down every once in a while.
Rub it down.
So my bolts are pretty gummed up. They got a lot of Loctite in them. I probably just Loctited them, screwed them in, Loctited them like 4 times without even cleaning them or anything. So there's tons of Loctite packed in there, so I had to clean it all out. Just did it proper, re-Loctite them, put it in there. So I like to screw one in, tighten the bars, get them where you want it, and then as I put in another one, I'll put Loctite in and then just rotate in a star pattern until it's all set in there square. That way the handlebars are perfect, they're not too lopsided to the right or to the left. When I run my handlebars, I like them to be straight with the front end, the perfect setup. So that was the same with the 6 bends, and make sure they clear the tank and all that. So here's my current 2-into-1 setup on a Sportster. Just the sound of it before I switch it up back to the short shocks. I had these short shots on there before. I got tired of running them. They're really loud. I had black ones before, but they kind of got rusty. So I put these chrome ones on a few years back, and I got a wild hair in my butt and made this exhaust, the 2-into-1. So here's the crush washers that I put in there. crush washers I'm taking out. You just take a pick and pull them out. So since this bike is EFI, it has electronic sensors that go into the... That's what I'm screwing in right here. So I just use the same flanges. I take it off the old one, put it on the new one. I've never had a problem doing it. They've never gotten bent or anything. Just carefully do it. Set up the exhaust, just lightly put it on there and put the EFI sensors in. Just try to screw them in real quick before I put the exhaust in. The short shots are held on by one bracket only. It's pretty convenient, pretty easy. Screw on both sides of the pipe, and then on the bottom has a little bracket that screws into a bolt that's already conveniently located on the bottom. Pretty easy, just button it all up.
That's too easy!
Make sure everything's tight. Check all your head bolts. Sometimes I forget to tighten one or the other, and then I just do one, the other, keep going back and forth until they're even at least. Make sure the exhaust is straight, all that, just line it up. So I gotta put this ram mount on my handlebars. I gotta retune my bike since it's electronic fuel ignition garbage. I just do it on my phone, so I gotta hold the phone on the handlebars. Yeah, so once the phone's on there and I gotta turn it on and off and do whatever the fuel pack management says to do, it's kind of a pain in the neck. But yeah, it looks good, it's ready to rip. Gonna take a nice cold rip. It's been like, it says 40, but it feels like 25 degrees out lately. I hate these tuners. They're not worth it. This new exhaust sounds good though. Well, old, but sounding really good. It's pretty crappy looking, but it's kind of dialed. These handlebars are cool too. They're comfortable. Usually the rabbits hurt my wrists.
Stop being a bitch and come
So
on.
it's kind of cool that these are comfortable. All right, should be ready to rip. I think I'm gonna keep it in auto tune though. Keep learning, go for more rips. I'll be back. So now that I have it all set up, it's comfortable. I like how it sits back. I've never really sat back. I'm always kind of like a little forward. Not like too tough guy style, but it's like comfortable forward. And then those Hurricane bars I had before were out farther. So it was like a weird setup. Yeah, the exhaust is loud, but it sounds good. I'm a little tired of it being super loud, but oh well, I'll take it. Bike behind me is not as loud, so I'll have to ride it all the time. So that's it. It's a pretty simple video. Handlebars, exhaust, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Made it this far, like, subscribe, put a comment up down below. Tell me how whack Sportsters are. Follow me on Instagram. I put up daily videos on there. YouTube hates my shorts. I guess they might be a little bit too graphic, a little bit too much hate on there or something. So I'll probably start mellowing that down. But go follow me on Instagram. That's a Wild Wild West still for goofy stuff. Otherwise, I got projects behind me I'm doing videos on. I got rides gonna go on. It's getting cold around here. It's gonna start raining for months at a time. It's gonna be garage time, me just yammering on, trying to practice all this stuff. So check me out. Check out previous videos I dumped off in the algorithms. They're out there. They're not great, but check them out anyways.